Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of SquADD Versus. We got the whole squad here.
Bang, bang, bang.
You know what I'm saying?
You showed it.
We're in person again.
Yeah, we're in person. And we got a special guest. We got Keisha E in the house.
From Detroit.
From
Detroit.
Detroit.
From the D. What up,
So
though?
cold.
Keisha is a success story from Detroit because she made it out
Alive?
without any kids past 16. So
You gotta do her like that. Don't do that.
when she got to 21, they gave her the key to the city because she still didn't have any kids.
Y'all sit here. I'm sorry that we weren't able to take you with us to here. Okay?
Hey,
I'm
whatever.
sorry you had to spend your childhood in East St. Louis. I know.
I mean, it is what it is. But
Just as
No.
abandoned.
no, it's way more abandoned.
that's okay.
Detroit is a way better city than East St. Louis.
Way better.
Yeah, but here's the thing. East St. Louis was never like that. Like it was a city. It was an industrial city, and then when
You're not
the
making it
Depression
sound bad.
happened, we lost everything. Detroit was that city. You had Motown and all.
You
Like it
still
was a
have
booming.
Motown.
Yeah,
You still have
but do you?
Motown. Don't disrespect Motown.
They don't have as much town.
You just said St. Louis was never shit. Like it was.
I didn't say that. I said East St. Louis.
East St. Louis was never.
It was an
anything.
industrial city. Then we got hit by a depression. Y'all just got hit by all type looting and shootings.
Looting?
And,
What? Your city
What?
is like.
At least Detroit has something to be proud of.
Y'all
Right,
got the
y'all-
Arch,
East
and that's
St.
it.
has nothing.
Y'all are
St.
just
Louis
a
has
knockoff.
Nelly.
and we
Yeah,
have the
y'all are
Cardinals.
barely.
knockoff of
We have the
St. Louis.
Cardinals too.
Yeah, but Detroit is like
Popping.
Motown alone.
You're not even in the
Most
same
city.
state as St.
Man,
Louis.
we're ignoring you on purpose.
Because you're not right.
East
St. Louis is a whole
Illinois.
nother state. Y'all in a
East
different
St. Louis is
state.
nothing.
Yeah, East St. Louis is top.
I went to a club and a barn in East St. Louis.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, the lit
In a
ass time.
barn?
In a barn.
Oh, really?
Like
Yeah.
literally a barn?
Like literally in a barn.
She's lying.
No, I'm not lying.
We don't have any
That sound
barns
dope.
in East
I
St.
Was it
Louis.
promise
red?
you.
Was it cool?
It used to be. It was kind of like chipped up a little bit.
Oh, it was like
Paint
faded
was like-
red?
yeah.
Oh, that's even
Nah.
better.
People from
no.
East St. Louis watch
Yes.
Snowfall now and be like, we could be like them.
Who looks at a barn and is like, this is the venue. This is.
That was the venue.
Kev, you shut up. You from New Mexico.
From El Paso, Texas.
That's the same thing. Both of them are just
You're
as
right.
boring.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Texas is way dope.
What's in El Paso? Way dope. It's way dope, yo.
Khalid is from El Paso.
So?
Juarez is the cartel loves Juarez. That's right across the way.
You guys have Eddie Guerrero.
Wait, have you ever been here? You've been. What were you doing in Juarez?
Walking around.
There's nothing to do there.
No, you can get kidnapped.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Why were you in Juarez?
Juarez and El Paso are like
That's on the panel.
Right across the border, but
That's on the brochure. It's a dude getting thrown in a van.
And then it's like a step, it's like, if this should happen to you, play
Switch
dead.
families.
If that doesn't work, do what they tell you to
I
do.
think we went at the church we went one time. Just like, like you go
what?
to Tijuana, walk around, eat Mexican food. Same thing you do in El Paso.
right. I was gonna say, why did y'all need to cross the border for
I
that?
don't know, man. People said let's go to Juarez.
Do
I was
black
like,
people
"All
be
right."
dressing like cowboys there?
In Texas?
Yeah. Or just El
Yeah.
Paso?
No, in Texas overall.
Yeah, Texas.
Really?
Not as much as you would think, but there's a lot of black cowboys.
Yeah,
A lot of the black cowboys in media, a lot of the cowboys in media were black. But then the Hollywood was like, but white, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the people that like
White
Clint
people take
Eastwood was
all
from?
the stuff. I'm looking at you, cameraman.
Y'all seen the black cowboys out here? The Compton Cowboys?
Yeah.
I saw a
So
video.
cool.
Yeah, it's
I
really
went to
dope.
the black rodeo when I lived in Dallas, and it was like by far one of the most fun things I've ever done.
Really?
Kid you not? Because at first I was like, black rodeo. Ugh.
How
that
long
the
did the
face you
people
made?
ride you? Coming up
But wait,
next.
was the bull show at the same thing with the horses?
Meg was like, I had no idea rope was that strong. I was like, that rope? Come on.
When the next topic start? Let's go to the next topic.
The matadors would come by looking at me. I was like, I don't want no parts of that one.
There's no matadors in rodeo, but
I know. I made it a bull thing for her,
no,
Kevin.
man, shut up.
Wow.
Don't try to
What is
stifle
happening?
my joke. Shut up.
You changed the event to make your joke work.
I did. I
Really said
absolutely did.
rodeo, like, but bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're in the rodeo, but matador.
Were you in the splash zone? We're not talking about SeaWorld. Yeah, but if she was. But if we were.
Ridiculous.
Ah,
You
yeah.
gotta bend it. You gotta bend it to what you need. I made
No,
it
there's
work
a
for
lot
me.
of work with on rodeo.
There was.
There's a lot to work with on rodeo.
I didn't want to do it. I had ran out. I had a bull choke and I was using it.
When
And I
I went
wanted
to
to use the
Spain,
word matador.
I went to Spain and I always wanted to do the bull thing, like watch it, and they were like, "Bro, they stopped that here," and I was like, "Oh,
Wait, why?
It was inhumane.
Yeah,
Nah,
really
it's still-
inhumane.
It's
still
only
okay.
in like it used to be rampant in Spain, but now it's like some places
Wait,
still have
like
it.
the bullfight?
Yeah, it used to be all like what's it running with the Bulls, Pamplona or something?
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
It's really
Oh,
dangerous.
they stopped
They
that
still
too.
have it there.
Wait, what?
But
Why
they
is
used
that
to have-
okay?
I don't think it's okay, but it's part of their culture, and they were like, "We finna do this." But all the other parts were like, some of them have like arenas. They were like, the people were like rioting and protesting and stuff. They were like, "All right,
Wait,
man."
okay, so maybe I don't understand exactly what happens. I thought they just have the red thing in front
Yeah,
of
it's
the
not
bull.
Nah,
that.
they
leave
kill
out the
them.
Yeah,
stabbing.
they stab them with these long,
like
things, so
spear
they-
type
yeah.
thing.
Wait, what?
That's
They
what
throw
end up-
spears basically at them. The Matador part, he don't be throwing it, but he does actually be throwing it sometimes.
Wait,
And-
but then isn't it gonna die? Doesn't
Yeah,
that
that's
defeat the
that's
whole
why
point?
they did it.
That's the
Oh,
whole thing,
I didn't
man.
know.
The
I'm
whole
over here
point-
Like, I want to see
Oh,
him do.
Pat doesn't know stuff. Look who doesn't know stuff about Matador.
I'll
Yeah, I
be
knew that
okay
they
with
killed
that.
the bull.
I didn't know that. How did I miss that? I
That's
just
y'all
thought-
people. Y'all ain't be texting and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they got Larry, man. God, dang, Larry.
The bull?
Oh, you gonna bring the bull joke back now? Shut up.
But
Cat.
now it makes
Shut
sense
up.
because we were
Nah,
talking
nah.
about
You
it.
see, you trying to
Just
bend
finish
it to your will. You just
No,
nah,
I was
you know
talking
what?
about
Nah, shut up,
Matador.
Pat.
He definitely
I
close.
mean, shut up,
the
Kev.
bulls be texting back.
Shut up, Pat. You look like you're going to a Dreamcatcher convention.
Yeah, let's talk about
Shut
the
up.
sweater. What do you got on right now?
That's homeless chic.
He's like,
First of all, this is alpaca.
you shut your auntie looking ass up.
You shouldn't wear that hat in Los Angeles.
I don't. I stay in the valley. And very protected and guarded.
Well, you look like you banged Pringlewood. Yeah, had that loaded as soon as you brought it up.
Oh, my God.
He
Yo.
set you up.
Oh, God.
I walked into, that is great. I've never heard that one
Great.
before.
That is fantastic.
I can't wait to use
How
that
long
on
did you
somebody.
have that?
Like 2 minutes. As soon as he brought me up.
You're waiting up.
As soon as he brought me up.
I cannot wait to use that one on somebody else.
Man.
Yeah. Blood
Pringlewood?
cube flavor.
That is. That was a devastating blow.
That is.
Yeah, leave me
Catch
alone.
my
Dang, everybody can get it. You next, Keisha. Watch out, girl.
Yeah, look,
We've already. Keisha got it bad enough. She's from Detroit.
he should got it bad enough. That's all Tahir has. Like, that's it.
I mean, that's enough.
That's
That's a good amount. Are you okay? What are you doing? You talking
I'm
to
trying to
yourself?
think of other cities to mix with food.
Really?
I was like Calabasas, Kielbasa. I ain't really did it like that. Hey, Pringlewood
How
is the
you
best
over there
one.
like mumbling to yourself? I'm
Remember
like,
the episode of The Office, Pat, where Michael was trying to.
Pudding. I'm trying to think of what.
I was like, Pringlewood was too good.
it was fantastic.
Yeah,
that
it
was.
was good.
Think of next time keep
I was
it in
like
your
Gardena
head.
salad. No.
That was good, actually.
Yeah, that's why I was saying them to myself.
Oh my
But
God!
they say them out loud.
Do this on your own time. That was like.
The
Al
fact that Charlotte's stealing his joke right in front of his face.
Al Pastordina? Nothing?
No.
No?
That was a stretch.
No.
How
Back
about
to the sweater though.
Inglewood also works a lot because people know that.
Yeah.
If you go
Yeah.
too like specific to LA, they're gonna be like, okay, well, I don't know Carson, so it's not funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And,
It's just a really good joke, Pat.
it was fantastic. I am mad about it. I am not happy.
What hats can you wear in LA?
None.
LA. Just
The
the
LA is
hat.
the only one.
That's it.
I wouldn't even do that.
Because that's blue.
Yeah.
No. If you
I
wear
feel like-
if you wear the generic blue, the royal blue LA one, you
The
won't get
the
pressed.
standard
Even
issue
if you
Dodgers
just-
cap.
Are you sure? I don't
Yeah,
believe
that's
you.
standard issue. Now I watched the video about it. It's a dude that made a video about like, and he gave you the
Was
the
it
press ratio.
Yeah, TikTok, right?
Yeah, the TikTok dude.
Yeah, that's a great concept.
He said this. He was like, "Yo, you get this one. This one has a 9 out of 10 press ratio.
Press
What does
ratio?
press
Yep.
mean?
Wow.
Like how
Getting
often,
pressed?
like how
Somebody
likely
come
you
up
are
on you.
to get pressed when you
Like,
wearing
what's
it.
Press is like, what's up?
What
Where
is
you from?
Hey,
Who
what's
you
up?
know over here?
I mean, like, see, that's a low press ratio. Like, hey, what's up? Where you from? 9 is like, hey, my nigga, where you from? Come here, let me holler at you.
I thought the press ratio was your chance of getting pressed.
No,
no,
that-
I
That's
mean,
the
He's in the levels.
It
of
Yeah, I
it.
mean that too, but like
intensity of the press.
it's both. Cause like a 10 out of 10 is how they address Kendrick. Nigga, where your grandma stay? I know somebody stay in the neighborhood I don't like.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that implies that 1 out of 10 is like a nice press, and that makes no
Right.
sense.
Like, hello.
Are
you
you
new
affiliated?
This is like giving me PTSD of like when I pledged because they do the same exact thing.
Like
Y'all
they
banged?
ask what
Well,
college you from?
Yes, once you like when no.
well, obviously we all
Well,
go here.
what
so-
chapter? Yes. Like once you
Oh,
cross,
okay.
like what chapter are you? They try to test your knowledge and like if they don't like your chapter because it's
Like
just
trivia?
give me the Greek alphabet right now.
They will do that.
Do you
I know.
Did
I've
you
done
get
that to people,
hazed?
actually.
She
Sorry,
can't
what?
say. She can't.
Did you get
she won't
Hayes?
I don't even know what that means.
See?
She don't want her line to get.
I don't
like I
know
played the
what
fifth.
none of that means.
Are you
Yo.
really?
You
You really
stay
not,
over
or are you
there.
not snitching?
Huh?
Is this you not snitching, or do you
What?
really not know? Oh,
Hello,
okay.
the mic's not on. The mic's
Also,
not-
when I moved
and
here,
Kevin will both get you caught up in some bullshit.
They will.
you can't even ask.
They
How you
ask
supposed to learn
questions
about Greek
to
life if you
specific-
can't ask no questions?
You
It's
talk
Google.
to a Greek not
Google.
on camera,
Google.
Google.
They don't be knowing.
and you don't
That's
talk
all
on
you need to
camera.
know is what's on Google.
And so what?
But he went
Greek
straight
women
for
are
the
gonna sneak into
head.
your house at night and slit your throat if you say something.
You don't know.
It
Is
was
that a
so
per-
funny, Pat.
Google.
I saw this dude. He dressed up as an Omega Q, right?
Uh-huh.
And people were like, "Yo, when'd you cross?" He was like, "No, this is just a costume." And they're like, "You gonna get in trouble for that?" He was like, "I'm a grown man. What you finna do? Like this? I'm at my house." They're like, "Oh, this is our stuff." Like outside of college, and you're an adult, it's like,
Right.
like
Nah.
that Boosie thing. Remember Boosie?
Yeah.
He was wearing all that
Kappa
Kappa stuff.
Mhm.
His press ratio was high.
Yeah.
Talking about Lil Boosie?
Yeah.
Did you see his interview with Mike Tyson?
I had never seen him
I
look
have
like that.
never seen that interaction at all in my life.
I haven't seen it. I gotta check
didn't
that.
yet.
one.
think I saw a
Yo,
piece
Mike
of it.
Tyson asked him why he always talking about gay people
Uh-huh.
like that. And he was, he was smoking a cigar or blunt. I couldn't tell. The video was kind of grainy, the one I saw. And Boosie was like, I need to shut up sometimes.
No, it was worse than that. Mike was like, and it was so casual. He has the highest, like, you can't whoop my ass energy. He was just like, I be seeing you talking about homosexuals, and it makes me think like you might be a homosexual, and this might be like your way of like projecting. I think you might be a homosexual. And Boosie was like, nah. I mean, no, I'm
It's
straight.
like I'm straight
I'm
as an arrow.
No, I'm straight. But here's what, and it was just such a like a matter of fact. Like I think you're a homosexual. What do you think about
Dead
that?
serious to here. Mike was smoking a cigar.
But Mike was
he
like,
was French
But
nail.
what was he gonna do? What can Boosie do against Mike Tyson?
that was
Die.
100% what Mike was.
That's
his
a
point.
different
That's
type
what
of
he wanted to
energy.
shut up.
Like when you just talking to anybody, you just know nobody in the room can beat your ass.
If that was academics, it don't go that way.
Oh, somebody, they
don't
would've
go
slapped
like
the hand.
that.
Can you imagine academics saying that to Lil Boosie? Lil Boosie would have slapped him with a pistol.
You remember when Vic
Yes.
Mensa was talking
Yeah.
crazy to academics, and he was
Yeah.
just like, "What? I said that."
Really?
And Vic Mensa is like Pat size.
right.
He said what? I said.
He didn't say it directly, but
right,
his
but
energy was like, "Huh?"
That's
I'll
crazy.
never forget his fingers when the Migos thing happened. You remember? He was like,
and they zoomed in on that one beat. He was like, I said, what? Yo, the funniest DJ Academics thing is when Erykah Badu was like, you looks like somebody. You look like Jerry, that mouse with Tom.
when did that happen?
When she was on Everyday Struggle. She was like, you look like Jerry. And he really do look like Jerry.
He had
Oh
nothing.
my God.
He had,
That's
because she
had
was thinking
nothing.
about it the whole interview, and she
But-
figured it out
I
at
was
the
gonna say
end.
somebody she knew.
No,
No.
you look like a cartoon
Mouse.
mouse.
Yo.
Ratatouille. That's right.
Well, listen, we're going to jump right into this first topic right after this.
Do you ever hear something and think to yourself, hey, was that racist? Each Wednesday, the show, Yo, is this racist? Tries to answer that very question. It's hosted by Andrew Todd and Tawny Newsom, which you probably already recognize from your favorite Earwolf shows. In each episode, Tawny and Andrew cover racism in recent news and pop culture. And they answer burning questions from fan-submitted voicemails about your favorite maybe racist coworker, friends, and family members. No one is exempt, baby. Their guests include a huge range of actors, writers, and comedians like Atsuka Okatsuka, Nicole Byer, the scam goddess herself, Lacey Mosley, and even your childhood hero, LeVar Burton. So make sure you listen and subscribe to Yo, Is This Racist? On Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, or whatever your favorite podcast app is.
First topic of the day, we have, would you rather have a twin versus have a clone?
I'm assuming we're talking not fraternal twin, like identical twin.
Yeah, let's go identical.
What? Okay, so because
Would you rather have a
clones-
twin or a scone?
I think you know the answer to that. It's a scone all day.
That's a random question. Do you want a
Would
brother
you like to have
or
a you like to have a sibling or this delicious breakfast dessert? What kind of different delicious breakfast?
A pastry.
Give me the scone. Give me the
Well, I can
scone.
play with my brother.
I don't
but
want nobody to like wear my clothes. Give me the scone.
I
Give
can
me the scone.
eat this.
So
wait, their clones aren't real. So what? Like, is this clone
Are
ever?
they?
Meg, any
Well,
of
I'm
these
saying,
questions,
like,
Meg? Gee.
Wait, because I'm trying to understand.
Oh my God! Why do you always have to be a prude?
Genuinely frustrated.
Ugh.
Oh, here you.
She always I just picture her answering ridiculous questions, eating prunes. Just shut up and just figure it out, Meg.
No, because there's no such thing as clones that we know of. Like, we don't know
Hey,
any
Tom.
documented human clones
No
walking
such
around.
things as
In the Soch.
Stop the salt degree.
So what? So I'm saying, is this clone exactly
Hypothetical,
like
girl.
It's exactly like you, Meg.
Because I'm thinking about that movie with what's his name, where he had like a bunch of clones. You remember, like back in the '90s, he had a bunch of clones of himself.
I do.
Like,
I remember this.
who was the
I
guy?
think of that movie though.
Yes, and so, but the clones were all different pieces of him. They weren't. That's what I'm saying. Like, is this like exactly like
This
yours?
is
have
exact
to
same.
be
This
an
is
exact.
exact same clone as you. This
Okay.
is
In the
you.
same
Oh
age
my
as you?
God.
Yep.
So he just walks in, he's your age?
Yes, he goes. You press the button on his machine. You go in. You come out. He comes out. Y'all got same outfit on. Everything. This is a complete replica. He thinks like you, acts like you, all the things that you do, just like you.
I don't think I would
At first,
want
I would
that.
say a twin, but I'm kind of like, I feel like I could have a clone do some fucked up shit that I don't really want to do.
Yeah, all
And
the
I feel
time.
like I wouldn't feel bad.
Why you go straight to crime?
I just
She's
think
from
it
Detroit.
could be crime though.
She's
It
from
could be
Detroit.
anything. It could
Come
be
on.
anything.
But then
I
you
wouldn't
would
feel
go- you
as
could go to
bad if
jail.
something happened to the clone. You know what I mean? Like if this is my identical twin, my sister, I'm gonna feel away. But if it's a clone, oh, it's just a
Oh,
clone.
that is
Like,
true.
But a clone is you.
But wouldn't your clone feel the same
Yeah,
way?
but I don't know. Do clones have feelings? They don't have feelings.
If
If
your
they
if,
use-
you,
They're
if your clone
sentient.
is from Detroit, your clone is gonna try to get you killed, and so he can be the only one.
My clone is coming straight for Tahir. You're the first person that's on
That's
on
her
the
clone
list,
first
fam.
task. Kill
Yeah.
Tahir.
You own it, yes.
Actually, if your
Yes.
clone killed
Go.
Tahir and then went to jail, you would still be out.
Because here's the thing.
Exactly.
You remember?
And I would definitely put something on her books. Like,
Would you,
I
if
mean,
you
your
went to go
clone would
visit
be-
her, they'd throw you in. They'd be like, what are you
No,
doing
no,
out
she-
here?
no, you
clone would
already
be-
she in.
Her clone would be
Have the
Keisha
switch
X.
of
You're
hair.
free.
What's that movie? The Prestige.
Yes, I mean,
That's
I couldn't
it.
think it was the Prestige or the Illusionist, but it's for sure the Prestige.
That's the one with the
Prestige.
clones?
That's when he's
Uh,
making
no.
them clones. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Also,
had-
if you haven't seen this movie, shut up.
yeah, you
Like
should've
spoiler
definitely-
alert, it's for Game of
Both
Thrones
of
last
them were
night.
amazing. They came out at the exact same time.
Yeah, and
they
they're both
were
good.
great.
But in the
Magic movies
Prestige,
don't be hitting like that, but those.
I know
Yeah.
that was a
Slight-
great year for magic movies.
Remember Slight?
Yeah,
That wasn't good?
no,
It was not.
That was Jacob Lattimore, right?
Yeah, but it was a WWE movie. Anytime it's them, I'd be like,
Yeah.
man,
Wrestling?
yeah.
Yeah, they be
Anytime
making-
Wait,
like-
that was their movie. They made the wrestling.
I feel like they were attached to that one, but
Yeah, that's not going to be a cinematic.
But he made
masterpiece.
clones like Keisha. He made clones like I'm finna kill you for a good magic trick.
yeah, but it was
Like,
super
dang.
dope, like because his
You had all that
clone-
technology. It was like, but magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but if you think about it, if you got a
But then even bad
clone,
stuff like she could clean the house. You know what I mean? Like I would have her
Right.
do the stuff like that.
Keisha, you don't need no clone.
I just
You want to make a slave,
right.
a crime servant.
I know you're-
You
you
can
can
get a
hire
housekeeper.
somebody.
You
I
like
just feel you gotta pay the housekeeper. Like this is a clone.
you
But
want a
just- but hold on,
slave.
but
You
if
want a
she's
Keisha
you,
slave.
How would you feel if somebody made
Exactly.
you?
Your
But
clone's
but
going to
you
end up
got
killing
me,
you and
man.
replacing
You
your
look
life.
like
like
me.
clone. She's exactly
Keisha
like
would
you.
dial.
But I don't feel what you feel.
She would turn the dial back on the intelligence and make her clone just a little slower.
I feel
Yeah,
like-
you should clean the house every Monday.
I feel like
Wednesday, Friday. Okay, I clean house now.
I mean,
I
you
love
gonna,
the way
you
your
gonna have to serve a
clone
purpose
talks.
if you here. If we doing this, like,
True, I get it.
What
You
we
would make your
cloning
clone be a
for?
driver
What if
and all
it's
of
like,
that?
okay, so wait, you have a clone. What if it's because the clone is exactly you? What if it's like, oh, well, I'm tired tonight. I ain't trying to like meet up with my dude or whatever. I just send her. Like, would
no,
you be
not,
okay
you're
with
not gonna
that?
get none of that. No, you're not.
I mean,
It's
it
the same.
is
It's
you.
the same as you.
Nah,
So we got
fam,
a crime
I'm
slave,
not playing this game.
a house
You
slave,
fucking
and
my
a sex
clone?
slave.
You fucking no.
I didn't know it wasn't you.
Nah, you knew
Y'all
you
feel
wasn't
the
me.
same.
You
Y'all
knew-
feel. Y'all feel the
What you
same.
said, the dial was back. You knew that wasn't me.
Y'all the same. Y'all got the same breasts, the same vagina, same everything. Y'all
you
the
still
same.
not about to. You
You
can't
talk,
fuck my
but
dude,
you turn the
though.
dial back on the intelligence. You ain't got to speak to.
No, you knew that wasn't me.
Okay.
But
Nah.
how would he?
That'd be
That
crazy
also
to get in
happened in the
trouble for that.
Prestige.
Yeah.
Him and his brother, he had a twin, and that's how they did their magic trick. So the one dude was married, and the other one had a side chick, but they would have to like split time
They would switch off.
and lives. And then his wife was like, "This ain't you," and he was like,
He's like,
"Girl,
no, he
shut
was like,
up."
he was
'Cause you
saying, "I
know.
love you today." Like, I don't love you today. And when
Yeah,
it was the clone. It was the guy that was saying, "I don't love you today." He loved the side chick. The
yeah.
husband loved the wife. Yeah, it
You
was
know, that's your dude. You know, you could do little stuff like I got twin cousins, and they would do stuff like switch classes.
But
like
this a
she wasn't as
clone.
strong in math, and she like, go take this test with me, and the teacher didn't know. But your dude, you know,
Not
you
if
know
you-
that was the clone.
Not if you
It's
come
a
in the room
clone.
and
and
it's,
you really
and it's
trying to make
dark.
me like I'm stupid right now.
It's dark. I'm
How
here
would
to
you
get
know?
my
How would
call.
you know that?
Right.
Yeah, y'all wear the
clone.
same perfume.
I don't
Same
care.
voice.
Y'all wear y'all hair
She
the
ain't
same.
even real, fam. You know. You know.
I'll be mad in
That
real life.
Detroit came
First
out
of all,
so fast, and I had to clutch I was nervous. You already know. Okay, you right. You right.
This is a made-up
What kind of pressure
concept.
is that?
That was a 7. That was 7 out of 10.
That was a 7 out of 10
I
on
clutched.
Okay.
I clutched. My cheeks was like, this could be it.
Let's not talk about Tahir's cheeks anymore. Let's leave
Pat,
that
you
out.
shut up, okay?
You mentioned your cheeks.
I hate everything that's going on. I hate the hair. I hate the sweater. I hate the bandana around your
Pat's
neck.
outfit matches his personality.
It does.
today. It's cool.
Very eccentric
It looks
and
warm.
tacky. just
Nothing
like
goes
him.
together.
Nah,
That's
but it's a
how-
vibe
that's-
though.
Yeah, it's a tacky
It's
vibe.
got
and
feng
that's just
shui.
him.
This didn't go how you wanted.
The shade.
All right, keep going.
If you
Pumpkin
want to look
pie
at Pat
G.
and say, does
Pat
he?
doesn't protect black women.
What did he call you?
It just had to just go something. What did you say?
You were louder than me, and it bombed.
I was
You
trying
go-
to move away from it. You brought it right back.
Well, keep going. Pumpkin pie G.
You brought it back.
I don't get that one.
I didn't either. I thought you said Ron G.
You're the only one laughing at
Keep
that
going. Pumpkin pie G.
You brought it back?
Look how this is going. It's crazy.
Oh gosh. Well,
I don't get it again. I'm really trying to get it.
YG.
I think
He's
it's
like,
an
never
O.
say it again.
YG.
Because of the red.
Yeah, bore fat.
No, I don't get it.
None of these are working.
Borat.
Oh my God. Nobody
Borat.
watches it enough.
And Keisha's from Detroit.
Now we're back.
I think a clone of me, I would get annoyed at myself.
Yeah.
Like that's too
yeah.
much of my personality in the world. My twin brother, fraternal or identical, they just look like you.
Yeah.
But they be having totally different
Right.
personalities. My own personality, I would get on my nerves.
Ugh.
I would
Yeah.
drive myself
Really? I
insane.
feel like I would just probably talk to myself.
I
all
would
the
not
time.
be cool with myself.
Like my clone would be my favorite person.
I feel like
And
the
when
more
she
I
can't smash your guy, you wild as hell.
No, you definitely can't smash.
no, but I think about that. I think as women, I feel like I'd rather have a clone of myself. Because then she would understand my feelings. I can talk to her.
Oh,
I ain't got to talk
two
to
megs?
Ugh.
Yes.
That'd be wild.
This world would be way more efficient.
No.
with me.
I would have to do drugs to talk to you after that. You're in a room with two Megs.
Your clone would probably try to destroy you, though.
Real.
No.
I am the more efficient Meg.
am
Yeah.
more efficient.
I can produce
Why
a
is that
better
clone a
clip.
robot though?
Because
Right.
it's the evolution of Meg. She was like,
It's
we
a
can come in
robot?
0.7% lower on the budget. No. I have even healthier kale from Meg.
Voice inflections were a waste of time. Just monotone. Way better this way.
Two Megs would be a
Voice
lot.
inflections are ways. I get 27% more words out if I don't inflect my voice. I don't need love.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Right.
I'm with you there,
It's
girl.
okay, man.
I'm with you,
I'm
girl.
with
I
It's
feel you.
It's okay, man.
Doing all the stuff I don't want to do. I don't want to clean a house.
Y'all need to get housekeepers, not your
I
own
know,
blood.
but here's the thing
Listen.
with housekeepers, you also like
Okay.
I'm very specific at how I want stuff done.
Mm.
But if myself does it, then I know it's good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be done. The
I
way
trust
want it
her.
done.
Tell
She
the
not here
housekeeper how
stealing.
you want it done.
Okay, that's
That-
how many
that's
words am I
wrong.
wasting trying to tell a housekeeper
That's
all
why
the
your
stuff
clone
that
is you already talking about wasted words.
But you trust your clone. She not gonna steal from me. You know what I
And,
mean?
and they ain't got nowhere to take it if they do steal from you. Where they gonna take it? Y'all live together.
Everybody
Take
ain't
it to 'em.
everybody
They can't
ain't
escape.
driving Maseratis, Kev. I can't get a housekeeper, right?
Wow.
I forget what it's
Kev.
like to be you guys sometimes.
You are.
I don't see why y'all
poor
can't get a
black.
housekeeper.
You
Oh,
shaming
yeah.
people?
Dang.
I'm not.
you
I'm saying
shaming us?
we're talking about
Dang.
clones.
Kev
It's
don't
clearly
protect black
hypothetical.
women.
He
bro.
don't. He don't.
Kev don't protect black
We're
women.
doesn't.
clearly talking
Keisha heard her
hypothetically.
finger on one of Kev's productions.
Yeah.
He act like he
It
didn't
still
even
won't
know
bend
about
to
it.
this day.
He didn't know about
It's cool,
Wow.
though. I'ma
it.
send
Tony
that bill.
Baker did
It's
this.
okay.
Has
It's
it kept
okay.
you from working as well?
It has. I haven't been able to work.
She was a surgeon.
Keisha's from Detroit.
I haven't been able to clean my house, and I don't have a
She
housekeeper.
was a surgeon in Detroit, which basically means nothing.
How long is this Detroit St. Louis animosity?
Every time I
It's gonna
say it.
happen for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Tahir never made it out. I mean, he's here now, but like he had to literally spend his childhood in East St. Louis.
Yeah,
So-
he got an East St. Louis mentality.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do as a kid? Nothing. Y'all didn't even have porches, so you couldn't even really sit on the porch.
Mm-mm.
We didn't have sidewalks though.
So it's
There's
like,
a lot of
what?
it's a lot of cities in East St. Louis that don't have sidewalks.
How do you, what? Why
We played
not?
in the street.
I feel for him. That's why I let him take.
Then they
his
would take
frustrations
they would
out.
take the street signs off. So like if you were getting chased, the cops wouldn't know what street they
You
were on.
talking
thought
about
that was
Detroit,
from
but
The
y'all take
Wire.
Street signs off. Y'all defacing government. Y'all just taking off the street signs.
What? That's why you're like this.
Wow. That visual.
That doesn't even sound like a quick
I only
process,
saw that
though.
in The Wire. They would turn the street signs so the police would
Yeah.
get
Nah, we would
confused.
take it off.
Tahir was like, we'll take
How
this a
long does
step
that
forward.
take? That seems like that's gonna take some time.
Ain't gonna take no time. You got the right tools.
What?
Niggas just walking around with street
Right,
sign
with a
tools in their
tool
pocket
belt.
in St.
It's
Louis.
just a hammer. You just
The
bang
place
it
I
up.
just envisioned
And
is awful.
Sometimes they have the,
That's the worst.
You say what?
The place
ghetto.
that you
We
just
have street
painted
signs in
is
Detroit.
terrible.
Yeah.
Detroit is beautiful.
It really is.
Southfield, I know that's not Detroit, but it's around there.
Kev,
It's near
not the
there.
same.
it's,
I
it's
know.
right on the
It's
other
like
side of 8 Mile, but
Calabasas
still.
in LA.
Okay, fair.
No,
Of
no,
fair.
course,
no,
of course he
Southfield
would
is
say
like-
that then. Of course he would say
Oh, I
that.
had a show in
Glendale in LA?
Southfield.
Not really.
Sure you
It was
did,
so
Kev.
funny is that when people are from Southfield, they're like, I'm from Southfield. I'm like, but you know this is Detroit right here.
Yeah.
Like the bullet from Detroit is gonna cross the street to Southfield. So Southfield is cool, but it's not like,
It's like
unless you're-
NoHo
unless
in
you're,
LA.
like 3 cities removed, like suburbs removed from Detroit. It's
Oh.
like nobody.
Detroit proper is great.
But
And the Detroit airport, which I also know is not
Oh,
Detroit.
Detroit
That is
Airport
not in
is the
Detroit.
best
It
thing
Detroit
about
Airport.
Detroit.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
Don't do that. The people are the best.
that's
part
the
of
one we
Detroit.
stayed in the
I think
hotel,
it's
right?
like Romulus.
That's
It is
that's-
Romulus.
It's not Detroit, yeah.
It's Romulus, Michigan.
That's how bougie Kev is. Like Kev is like, oh, Detroit is great. Detroit is great. He didn't wanna
You've
stay
never
in
actually
Detroit.
been to Detroit, Kev?
Listen, no, he didn't
Detroit.
want to stay in
Why did
Detroit.
you
I said my
He-
show in
listen.
Detroit proper was great too.
Listen, we went to
I actually had a
show.
show. Let me say.
No, let me say.
I had
let
a
me
show
say.
that was
We
in
did a
Southfield, and
show
we had
in
to move it to
Detroit.
Detroit proper,
We had
and
a
people
show
asked for
in
refunds.
Detroit, and Kevin was so afraid of the city.
You are
He got our
lying.
hotel at the airport.
Wow.
I was like, what hotel we staying? He was like, we're not staying in Detroit. We're staying at the airport.
Wow.
I was
Right.
like,
My
what?
surprise
To hear
That
he
was
not
Corolla
hiring you
Kev.
for the next one.
That was Corolla Cap. But that's
Corolla
not
Cap
why I
wasn't
did
so
that.
How far was it?
It was far. We were flying to Amsterdam the next day, and the flight was at 4:00. And if we checked out of the hotel and it wasn't at the airport, we was gonna be stuck. So we got a late checkout at the airport hotel, so it allowed us to have somewhere to sit until the flight. That's why.
You
That's
could
not
have
why.
gotten a room in Detroit, checked out,
Yep.
explored the city.
Explore the city.
We
went
had
down
no
Explore
car,
the-
Keisha.
Girl.
And also, I want
To
to
hear
say,
you played in the street.
of
Right.
East St. Louis.
Yes.
Tahir been stabbed.
Illinois.
No sidewalks?
I believe it. No sidewalk.
Was the grass always overgrown? That's just in my head.
I mean, it just depends.
They didn't have
From
grass.
block to block. Yeah, a lot of them didn't have grass. It was just
We,
like
wait,
dirt.
we don't have
we
sidewalks
had
in my
cars.
neighborhood. I'm thinking about it, and I live in a nice
Kentucky?
neighborhood.
Where?
No, in
Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't. I need to ask
Kids don't
somebody
be
about
outside
that.
playing no more. You don't need no
Kids
sidewalk.
But I
don't be
be
outside
wanting to
playing.
run and stuff.
Kids
I
was
can't
playing
run the
back in the
street.
day.
You say
In
what?
this, late 70s, mid 70s? Kids was playing in your day to here. Kids was outside playing, and it was a bunch of them.
She said late 70s, mid 70s.
You do
Tahir,
get some
he
70s
do got a.
vibes.
I was born in the doo-wop era.
Here's the thing. Keisha got the baby face, but Keisha used to do Billie Holiday's makeup. That's what y'all don't know. You can tell the way she got this swoop right here.
Black don't crack.
Right.
She don't. She don't. Keisha was my middle school teacher, so I know.
Y'all didn't have middle school in East St. Louis.
Right.
I went to school in St. Louis, Meg, so shut up.
No, you
Did you?
Illinois?
Yeah, when
There
I was
was,
in
there
school, I did all
was
my
no schools in East St. Louis.
I did all my schooling in St. Louis. I just lived
I
in
did
St.
my
They had to
schooling.
bus you in?
You
Nah,
definitely
I
from the
got the
70s.
public
I took up the church learning rather school. You know, we had 1st through 12th in one
he had his
room.
books with a belt wrapped around it like Pinocchio.
How did this get back on me?
Go
What are we talking about?
into
This
my
show?
And an
That's
apple.
not you.
And one apple. Is that a knapsack?
And one apple?
For the teacher. Here you go, Miss
Poor little
Franklin.
Tahir. Poor Tahir.
I don't know how it turned back on me so fast. You guys ain't loyal.
That
you
belt
always
with
ain't
a
loyal.
that books right with a belt is a visual.
Right.
That's so ridiculous.
Who went
too.
to school like that? You freaking nerds.
Right.
And how did the books not slide out the other way? Like, I tried it before. I'm like, this is stupid as
tried
shit.
it?
Tried it.
Yeah, because I'm like, how did it work? Them
Right,
books will
because
slide, the ones in the middle.
No, nobody's
The
tried
one
it
in
just
the
to
middle.
see how it works.
No one definitely tried
No.
it.
You,
I tried.
no,
Y'all
you
didn't
know
try
why?
it, but
You
we
know
did.
why? Because that cartoon came out when Tahir was a child.
It's like,
So he
Good
was
idea.
still trying that. Like, oh, I
Little
could do this.
handkerchief on a
To
stick.
hear, remember the original Aunt Jemima like, Shirley? I didn't know you
All
got
right,
the
guys,
job.
let's go ahead and put it to a vote. Would you rather have
Tahir remembers when napkins drop. He was like, oh, finally. It's dope.
low key though? I wonder how popping it was when sliced bread first hit because everybody be like,
bread.
that's the best thing popping is sliced bread. Be like,
Bread.
sliced bread? Like
When that came out?
when that came
That's
out.
Probably was like,
Because everybody just going to get low. So like, well, would you like to try this slice? Like, whoa.
Hold on,
I gotta
hold
slice
on.
What you do?
Y'all already did this? It's like, yeah, it was something new we trying.
Something new we trying.
Oh, I assume they didn't cut it when they got home and they just made the whole loaf.
Well, I think people was making their own bread at
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Oh.
That is
It
crazy.
probably, what if it was one of those things where they really, you know how stuff come out, but you really not messing with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
ain't
Like,
thought
we
somebody was
feel
like,
like it,
oh,
but
you gonna
back in the
charge
day,
me
like
more
my
to slice
grandma
of bread?
probably was like,
That's my
I'm
own
not messing with
bread.
your sliced bread.
Yeah.
I
Man,
don't eat
wouldn't
nobody
slice
else's
my
bread,
bread.
baby. I don't eat
Yeah.
nobody. Then 10 years later, what that goddamn bread? Go get some bread. I don't feel like cooking no bread.
Slice of bread. That's funny.
They used to have to cook bread like every week or every
Yeah.
couple days. Like that's,
Yeah.
My grandma still baked bread from scratch.
That's
That's
Really?
Yeah.
I love the
Friend
smell of that.
bakes
Top
from
5
scratch.
smells.
Mhm.
Baked bread
smells
is
fantastic.
good.
the
Maya
best.
that works here at Terrence, bread. She cooks really, really
How do you
good
make bread? What do you? I know that
Yeast,
wheat is
Yeah,
flour,
you gotta
water,
roast it and-
butter, salt.
Yeah.
And
My
then what?
homegirl, she makes it.
You put it in the oven.
Yeah.
You just and it's just like a paste that rises into a.
It
It's like a
rises, and then
dough.
you have
It's
to
like
let it.
dough.
You know
then
what
you still have to
dough
let
is,
it
right?
sit once
Jesus,
it rises.
I'm sorry, I've never baked bread
Yeah,
before.
but you ain't watched the video.
No, it's like
Concept.
dough.
You know the concept. He's like, so
like, what is in
stove
bread?
or oven?
No, I know that you like bake bread, but it's like I don't get it. I just don't. I've never done it
What do you mean you don't? What do
What
you
don't
not
you
get
get?
about bread baking?
because I don't get like you cut the wheat right.
To make the
cut the meat.
flour.
He
That's what.
started from
That's
there.
like flour.
felt like
We
slavery.
don't-
I don't
we
get
buy
it.
flour.
Especially
man.
when it's separate the
Stores. You
wheat
don't
from
have
the
to do
chaff.
with the wheat. You can just go to the store and get the ingredients.
I
I'm just talking about.
like-
I'm just talking about the process. Okay.
I picture
That's
somebody
what
picking
flour
Man
is.
started with cutting
just
the
gonna
wheat.
start with
I just
flour.
picture somebody like picking cotton
Get
the
a
way he
scythe.
was like, you cut the wheat, like you just took.
No, I
I
had
got
a
the
scythe.
sickle.
Had a
and
real
the
scythe feel to
And
the
a
passion.
scythe. It was
You
like,
know what a scythe is, but you can't fathom how bread is
I
baked.
don't even know what a scythe is. How do you even spell
That's the
that?
Grim Reaper's killing tool.
No.
It's
okay.
not a sickle?
Well, I mean, shoot, we've already
Oh,
made
no,
it this
that's a
far.
sickle too.
What?
Oh,
This-
what? Oh,
Scythe is the big brother of the.
I thought
How
it
do
was
you
a
know
sickle.
that? But you
But
don't
is
know
it-
that
they
bread
actually
is
use a scythe?
dough.
Right.
it's like the.
Scythe is the
Okay.
big boy.
Yeah.
So it's got the handle
Like
right
the
here and you hold it
machete
like
of
that.
the-
Yeah.
So the
okay.
Grim Reaper has the scythe.
So everybody in here knows how to bake bread.
I mean, I've
I
never
don't know
baked
what you
bread.
have
I've
to
never
do.
done it.
We've
but I
never
know,
seen it
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Never
okay.
seen it like a
Water,
commercial
flour, yeast.
I've never seen it done.
with dough.
That's
It's
it,
like
ain't
you
it?
get to you
Water,
chop the
flour,
wheat.
Yeast.
and salt, right?
If you want to
So
put
like
it
you
in
make
there.
the dough with water and flour, roll it.
Yeah.
That's like the
Add
most
I know
basic.
you have to like let it sit.
Yeah,
for a
You
minute.
gotta
Like
let it
my
sit.
homegirl,
Basic
Michaela,
version.
she's baking bread like present day.
So what does it look
Bake
like
bread.
before you put it in?
It's like
the
a
It looks like
ball of
pizza.
dough. You
Dough.
know, like a
Yeah.
pizza
It
dough.
like pizza.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
Have you
pizza.
ever seen
doughy.
pizza dough?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Do you know what a pizza is?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's
the
like if you
dough.
took a pizza. Well, my grandma bakes rolls most of the time, so she takes it like a pizza dough, and then she like pulls off little things and then. Boop, boop,
But
boop.
I know it's a different.
I like watching you guys be like, oh, I know so much because I'm teaching somebody something.
That's how
you
you
guys,
do this.
you guys have little uppity moments where it's like,
It's like how I
you
feel
don't know
like
how to do
No, I
this.
don't want
when
to
you
have
break a blunt down. I'd be like, okay, so walk me through this. Why are they doing this?
You gotta break it up. Make
But
sure
you guys
don't
are
get
acting like I
no
don't know
stamps.
that bread is baked as opposed to the
With
specifics.
you,
which I'm
we
asking.
don't know though.
We
Yeah,
can
we
never.
never know.
Yes, Pat.
You
because
didn't know
we don't
Naked
know
and
what you
Afraid,
know.
and that's been out for a while now.
That makes sense though.
That sounds
There's a
like
lot of
something
TV
I would
shows.
never watch.
but
But
I mean, it's on Discovery Channel. He does the whole Pat Geo thing. I thought that
Wait, but
just
how?
by happenstance he would have came.
I don't understand how you know what a scythe is, but you didn't know
That's how
what
Pat throws you
dough
off.
looked like for a bread.
I said I knew what that part of the question looked like. That was just funny to you. I knew that part of it.
All right, well, let's put it to a vote. What do you want? You want a clone, or would you rather have a twin?
Twin.
I'm going
Twin?
with clone.
Clone?
Clown. I'm
Clone?
amazing.
Two for the
Twin.
clone? Clone as well?
Clone's weird.
And a
Twin.
twin?
Mhm.
So it's 2 and 2? I want a clone.
I was like, you better say clone.
I want to. So the clones have it. We're going to jump right into this
You like
next
doing
topic.
tiebreakers so bad. You like tiebreakers so bad.
I don't.
Like, ooh,
All right.
guys, yo, it's
It
really
can go either way.
Clone's got it. You're like,
It's anybody's game at this point.
It's literally no reward. The twins win. The clones win.
Hey, you guys are dicks. And we're going to jump into this next topic right after this.
Skip.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's to hear more. I want to let you know that this episode of SquADcast is sponsored in part by BlueChew. Now, let's talk about something that we could all use a little more of. I know what you're thinking it is, and you're right. Sex. But not just good sex. We're talking great sex. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've just been sitting around the house. I ain't really feel like doing much of anything until I pop a BlueChew. And then I'm ready to get the party started. Not even gonna hold you. Let's get it going. And that's because BlueChew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. You can take them anytime, day and night, even on a full stomach. And because they're chewable, they start working up to twice as fast, so you can be ready whenever the situation arises. I know I am. Listen, BlueChew is made in the USA and is prescribed online by licensed physicians. Do you know what that means? It means a couple things. Number one, no more awkward trips to the doctor's office. You're welcome, okay? And because it's made in the USA and it ships directly to you, it's cheaper than going to the pharmacy. So no more awkward lines at the pharmacy either. This is a win-win, guys. It ships directly to you in a discreet box. Nobody even knows what's going on. This is strictly on the hush-hush. All right, and we got a special deal for all our listeners right now. All you have to do is check out BlueChew.com. That's right. Head over to BlueChew.com. Blue like the color blue. BlueChew.com. Use our promo code SQUAD, and you will get your first order completely for free. That's right. It is free. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. Come on. I know you want in on this. Get in on this. Head over to BlueChew.com right now. Enter our promo code SQUAD, that's SQUADD, and get your first order completely for free. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. You're welcome. Listen, BlueChew is the better, cheaper, faster choice. All right, so we thank them so much for supporting our podcast. And remember, when you support our sponsors, that supports and makes our podcast possible. So again, big shouts out to BlueChew. Make sure you head over to BlueChew.com right now. Use our promo code SQUAD, SQUADD, and get your free order today. Just pay $5 for shipping. Peace.
Second topic of the day, would you rather experience emotional pain or physical pain?
Wait, what kind of physical pain?
Like I'll sock
Like
you
I
in the
broke-
face.
Oh.
Or I break your heart.
Like, what's worse, I guess? What's worse, actually?
I feel like emotional pain is way longer lasting than physical pain.
Yeah.
You torture
You break
yourself
something.
sometimes on emotional pain. If you have like a broken leg, that also takes on. But emotional pain can damage you for years,
That's true.
lifetime
is
sometimes.
true.
Yeah.
But you ain't never given birth, so you wouldn't know that pain
I don't get that.
is.
I be
is it
looking.
so
I was
hard?
like, man,
You want to take your own life when
Is
you
it-
get into that last like 9 centimeters almost before you
9 centimeters.
almost before because you have to be 10 centimeters in order to push a baby out. So like you're basically your vagina like opens, and then when it finally like I would say 8-9 centimeters in there, you want to take your own life. I didn't have any drugs.
You
so
didn't do
that's-
an
you did
epidural?
it straight
no,
up.
I did straight. Yeah, I'm
That's
straight.
why.
I'm a mother effing G.
Wow.
Jeez, no
So are the
drugs.
mothers who take
No
drugs not G's? Is there something wrong with them?
Wow.
No, they're G's
Are they less than you?
Meg doesn't
No,
support
I
other
am a G.
women.
This is the way I am a G. Every mother is a G in their own way. Stop trying to.
Ooh, she
You
cleaned
don't
that
like
up.
women.
She cleaned that up.
Backpedal.
You
Kev.
don't like.
Kev
black
doesn't like
women.
HBCUs.
Oh, my.
He barely
Yes.
likes black women.
Here we
He
go.
doesn't like poor
He
black
eats people's cake.
Keisha,
You don't, huh?
did you go to HBCU?
I didn't.
You don't like us because we're poor blacks. Stay over there.
I'm not. Are you poor?
Yes. I ain't rich.
We don't have housekeepers.
You said,
we don't have maids.
I'm not rich.
Kev.
I
You
don't
didn't even
like.
say it very confident. I'm not rich.
I'm not. People be rich. I'm just doing okay.
Nah,
you
saying you're not
borderline, like-
rich, but you're rich.
Right.
I'm not
So
even
you're on the
rich.
way
I
to
wouldn't
rich.
say
Like
rich.
he borderline about to vote Republican because it benefits his
I'm not-
tax bracket.
I'm not voting.
Almost there.
The taxes are great. Joe Biden talking about, some things he said. I'll be like, all right, Joe, come on now. Hey, some people on our
See,
side.
that's how you know when you're rich.
But
when
I'm
you're
with
like,
the people. I'm with
are
my
you?
people, yes.
Are
but
I don't believe nothing you said.
What
Kev.
neighborhood
You're
you
just
live
not.
in?
The energy isn't like.
Yeah. This is how bougie Kev
What?
is.
No, I'm
So
with
on
the people.
Zooming with the homies, we do Wingstop Wednesdays, right? Where we got a sponsorship with Wingstop, so everybody on that show we buy them wings, right?
Okay.
Bought
Why you
Kev
never
some
book me on a
wings.
Wednesday?
Huh?
Why you
Right.
never book
It's
me on
only
a
once a
Wednesday?
month. It's only once a month.
Okay.
I like that
Yeah.
Wednesday.
I got you. Cool. So we booked Kev on the show, and Kev was like, I have to let the door people know, the gate people know that the wings are coming, because otherwise they won't
The
be able to get up.
gate people.
Wow.
Yeah. Kev is that guy. Kev is.
Wow.
Ew.
It's
Fancy
disgusting.
you're lying.
The
Am I lying?
gay people.
Yes.
Look at hold
All I
on,
did was
this
ask
right
the person's
Kev, why you
name.
over here like a
It's like, I mean,
Black
it makes me so
Republicans.
uncomfortable.
Black Republicans. Huh?
Wow.
I'm not a black Republican.
How do we know?
Jesus
How do we know if you're
Wow,
good tax
Kev.
bracket?
All I'm saying, I voted already. And I sent it in. I was just like, listen.
How many protests did you go to, Kev?
First of all, I went to protest.
Kev was going to a protest and couldn't find parking.
That was
Left.
Tony. That was Tony.
That happened to you too once, right?
My driver dropped me off.
My driver.
This gets
You took a driver to the protest?
What's wrong with that? I'm there.
You took a
I'm there.
This nigga pulled up
Downtown
like
LA
Prince
is
Hakeem
hard
at
to
the
find
protest.
parking. And when things went down, I'm like, all right, pick us
Wow.
up now.
Wow.
What is wrong with taking a driver to a protest? You think Martin Luther King
We
drove?
Yes.
Martin Luther King got a ride down there.
No. He wasn't Uber black to the
No,
protest.
but somebody was like, we're going to pick up Dr.
It's
King.
not Uber.
Oh, just
It's
a person.
private.
Oh, you have
It's
a
a
private
private
driver.
driver?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. As poor people take Uber. I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm sorry.
No.
Like, wait a minute. Did he? But it was a different.
Martin
Martin
Luther
Luther
King
King
got
went down
dropped
there
That
with
is
the homie.
dying right now.
He got dropped
Yo,
off.
that
bro.
nigga.
But it wasn't a private driving company. It was like the homie.
Can you imagine Martin Luther King? They're like, are these niggas ain't saving me no parking spot? You know what? Fuck it. Let them figure it out on them.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
If Martin Luther King said these niggas, we are in a lot of trouble. Oh, I got this big speech.
Oh,
These
you
niggas don't.
no. You don't think Martin Luther King said
Right.
niggas? Come on, look at
He had to be frustrated.
absolutely.
Yeah,
He had to be
It
frustrated.
was like Martin. Rosa just got arrested again. This bitch act like she don't like freedoms.
That doesn't work because that was planned. There's another thing that could have worked, but it's fine. The thing I often think about, though, the same way people on Twitter, like, you know, who don't like Obama or whatever,
Yeah.
there was people who were like, bro, Martin Luther King, bro, just shut up. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they didn't
we
agree
gotta-
with him at all.
Yeah.
They was when he started bringing the poor people thing in,
Oh,
right? Which is the
yeah.
thing I've been reading more is that he didn't get assassinated for the black stuff. It was when he was trying to do the
Yeah.
When you try to-
economic thing.
yeah,
He
you
was trying
try
to
to
unite all the poor
classes, yeah.
people because a lot of black people was like, bro, we ain't even good yet. We cannot switch focus. And once he was trying to get all the poor people, they were like, okay, now
Yeah.
this
we, have a
we
problem
cannot
with.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that imagine all the poor people. There's way more poor people than rich people.
Look at this couch right here.
Right.
What? I'm
Well,
with
no,
y'all.
from here. That's four.
I'm with y'all, man.
No, it's kind of like you sit by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoot
I'm
over
sitting
there.
by
The
myself
rich,
'cause I'm
the
big.
VIP section.
We can't beat me and Meg and you.
You
couldn't do
just
it.
stay over there, Daniel Cameron.
Oh, wow.
You just stay over
He's the
there.
Attorney General for the Breonna Taylor thing.
You saw his eyes like just twinkle like bleep,
He's
bleep.
like, I know I should know this.
No, I let some of them go. I don't have to say what is that to everything.
He just makes a mental note of it. Like,
I'll
Look
go
it
back- I'll
up
go back to
later.
that.
Who is Daniel Cameron?
Who is Daniel Cameron?
Who that?
Man.
I have to stop it every time.
Wait, what was the topic?
The pain, but we got to talking about rich.
Oh,
rich
wait,
people.
wait.
I'm not rich,
It's
guys.
fine.
Kev,
fine,
Kev, walk in your blessing and don't let
Yeah.
nobody. You have
I
money.
can't let nobody say nothing. That's all y'all do is say stuff.
Who cares? What
Why
we
you-
say?
why you
we
yelling?
wish we want to be rich just like you. Okay.
I can't wait till I can
Pull
charter a
yourself up by your
helicopter.
bootstraps. If you guys were more concerned,
You know what? You say
Now he-
right.
now
if
he
you
living
guys
it.
just
Now he
weren't
like,
so
yeah, well,
doggone
technically.
lazy.
What's his name?
Kevin's like, I got a modest loan for my dad for $1 million.
Right?
Very modest. Very
Who's the
modest.
black like senator that or representative that Trump always references? Tim what?
I don't know.
Tim Charles.
Jansen? Is it Tim? What's it? Anyway, that's who you are. I don't know. His
See,
name.
I
said
was
it
the black.
So
confident. Just
confident. Tim Charles.
He just
He's
threw it
black.
up confidently.
He had to
I
run
mean,
it
Meg
back
didn't know. I figured I had a good chance.
Tim Charles did sound like a Republican. I'm Tim Charles, and I approve this message. You buy that. Anyway,
First name
emotional
was
pain,
solid.
guys, huh? My real dad wasn't in my life. I know what you guys are like.
I know what you guys are like. Did you just assume that
Wait, I
But
don't
you
get
had another
my
dad
real
there.
dad is in
You
my life? Where
did.
did that come
You had
from?
a
Yeah,
very,
your
very-
real dad wasn't there, but you had a guy that
He
you
had a
kid
kid at 14.
You say
Keisha's
what?
from Detroit.
But did you hear the?
it. Kevin's like,
Said, I know what you guys feel. What?
I'm like, wait, my dad was in
I
my
was like,
life.
wait, I have an amazing dad. What? That's how rich people assume.
Yeah.
Wait, Pat, you're rich too. You grew up rich.
Yeah, man. Pat
First
has
of all,
stock.
Hold on, look. Pat
I'm getting
handed
it.
his dad
You do give me, like,
$20,000
Jaden
on
Smith
Instagram
vibes,
last night.
yo.
huh?
You did?
Pat was on the phone. He's like, Daniel? Oh, yeah, he's here. Okay. hey, Dad, real quick, here's $20,000. His dad was like, what's this?
That's not.
And then Pat just walked away.
Pat be having stock.
That's the
so
type
here-
of shit that Pat does,
To
guys.
hear exaggerate. Now I can
You
see.
grew up rich.
No,
You
I
lived
didn't.
in West
recently-
Adams, the nice part.
You recently what?
I recently started.
Wait, you need to come over here and sit by Kevin. This is
No,
rich.
Kev's been rich for like 5 years. 3.
You were raised rich with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Your dad is a doctor, right?
Yes. Oh, you come over here.
Pat's like, I'm not denying it. You see how he accepts it? He's like,
Oh
yeah.
my
He's
gosh!
like,
and
look,
all this
look
time
at
you're
Where is
trying
it
to
at?
agree with us. You need
Where
to
is
be
it
over here
at?
agree with him.
Here it is, right here.
rich,
Look,
rich
look,
for
look.
poor.
This is the video right here. He's on the phone with somebody, right?
You really gave him 20 grand?
No.
Look. Watch. It goes up. Dope dealer money. Boom. Look at that. Look at that band.
Well, that was like
was-
$400.
His dad was like,
400.
What
How
is
much was
what
it,
is-
Pat?
It was 15. But
$1,000?
No, it was $1,500.
No,
It was
it's
just like
$1,000.
it was just
Like
like
it was
dollar
$1,000.
bills.
You gave your dad $1,500?
No,
Yeah.
it's 15,000. I had to make the deposit from BOA to get it to him.
No,
Wow.
he did. You lie. You are lying right now.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
would
you
you
would
make
lie.
my deposit?
I'm trying to figure out. Like, are you?
Take a note from him. This is why he can get away with it, because he looked like he homeless. So nobody's questioning him and his funds. Where you should be over
I
here
don't
with this
look
one.
That
homeless.
does give you like.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't look like I don't have
Yes, you
anything.
do.
Whenever Pat comes around, everybody starts
Pat-
patting their pockets like, I ain't got nothing. I
No,
ain't got
Pat
nothing
looks
on
like
me.
he definitely
I
made a
ain't got nothing on me.
choice
I ain't got nothing. You say what?
to dress like that.
Oh.
Patty is,
look
Pat is like
homeless.
Freddie from Different World.
Yeah.
A little more on the homeless side.
No,
though, I would
it's
say.
definitely Freddie.
If I didn't wear slides, is it the slides? Or is it
And the like
everything?
dinginess of the slides.
It's just a lot.
If you're gonna never wash the slides, get the black
No,
ones.
I have some.
It
I have
just
new
like he
slides
never
coming.
knew what an iron was. Like he wasn't introduced to
Why
it.
not even wrinkly? What are
He's
you even
not.
talking about?
No, it's just in general. Just in general.
No, he actually has the line down the sleeve which says ironed.
No, that just says I took this out the package.
That's also true. My college roommate, my first roommate, he slept in his jeans, and
Ew.
he was like, we had such a different cultural thing because I used to iron before class and stuff. He like, you gonna iron? I'm like, you not gonna iron? And he was like, And I was like,
Stalemate.
yeah, it was different.
Yeah.
To go from
went to sleep with like denim
That's
jeans.
man,
weird.
denim
Ew, that's
jeans.
so
I'm like, bro, I could
uncomfortable.
never fall asleep for long.
You
Like
gonna get chafed doing
nap
that.
at most.
Yeah.
After 2 hours, your body's like, all right, bro, take the pants off.
Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing right
He's
now?
living
Why we
jeans
keeping
all
it
the
going?
time.
In your bed and
What are you
shit.
trying to do?
Outside clothes in the bed.
Yeah.
That's only black people.
Corona.
White people don't
Oh,
have
that
that.
is true. You ain't supposed to sit on your bed like that. You get in trouble growing up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, so y'all had beds? Wow. Who's rich?
Really?
Wow.
Really?
I'm the
Kevin?
blindside kid. I never had this before.
Yes,
I
you got tucked in and read
I
stories.
bet. I did not.
Oh, so
Bible
you gonna
stories.
lie?
So you gonna act like your stepdad that you grew up with didn't love you?
He didn't tuck me in.
He
What
loves
is getting
you.
tucked in? Is that when they put the covers under? I've never gotten that. Is
Yeah.
that's really
Pat,
a
we
thing?
not-
He kissed me on the forehead at night, though.
See, that's
Even when I
love.
was like a man, when I was at his house
that's
at like
good.
30, he was like, I was sleeping. He was like, and I was like, I like it.
You were 30?
This was like the last time I spent the night at my dad's house.
That's
I
how it
was
should
like,
be.
A little tear came out. I was like, I
Your
am
parents
love.
are cool though. Your dad,
Yeah.
He's
your
the
dad-
best.
Yeah, he's funny too.
He'd be
Yes.
sending me selfies of him gardening. He grew his beard out. He'd be like, look at my tomatoes. I'd be like,
Kev's
bruh.
dad was in the military forever. As soon as he got out, all of this.
Bruh, yeah.
He has the entire thing. I was like, it looks
He
good on
grew
you.
it out and started growing tomatoes and green peppers.
Immediately.
It's like, this is what you be looking forward to? He's like, look at my peppers. He's so proud of them.
Yeah, he's really cool.
tastes
Now,
great.
Kev is really mean to his mom, though. I just want to point that out before we bring it to a
Wow,
vote.
he said
though.
you don't like
This is
black
such a
women.
That's how you
judgmental
don't
episode.
protect
That's
black
how you know
women.
you were spoiled growing up.
Wow.
Yep.
You be mean to your mom.
Spoiled.
He's really mean to his mom. His mom be like, Kevin, he's like, what?
Tahir
I'm
didn't
like,
talk to
"Don't
his
do-"
mom for 8 years.
It was 4.
Damn.
It was
That's
4
a
years.
long time.
It wasn't.
Tahir
it
pushed
was
his
4
mom down the
That's
stairs.
a lot
That
of
I
I
did
showed
not
you.
push her.
Pain
I
right
didn't
here.
push her. We were racing. We were racing. We both got there at the same time. It was like a that. It was like a bump thing.
Pushed your mama down the stairs
She
and then
fell
you
down.
ain't talked to her for 4
Listen,
years?
listen.
You
Those are 2
built-
separate incidents.
No.
We were racing. We bumped.
And your
Gravity
mama
did
is
the,
like little.
Gravity did the rest.
Mom is
I-
tiny.
No, she's not
You
tiny.
built like pork butt, and you had the nerve to
Just
push your
pork
little mama down.
I didn't push her down. Gravity did the rest. We were racing. She wanted the smoke. I gave it to her. Bump. Gravity was like, I got it from
Smoke
here.
pork butt at that.
Whatever.
Smoked meats are good, though.
All right, so would you rather experience physical pain or emotional pain?
Emotional pain. I mean, physical pain.
Okay.
Wait, what's worse, or what would you rather?
What's worse? What's worse?
Emotional pain.
Emotional.
Yeah.
Emotional.
Emotional.
Okay, emotionals have it. We're gonna get to this last topic
Nat.
right after
Nat.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Tahir Moore, and winter is here. But unfortunately, there's no Game of Thrones. I miss Game of Thrones. Speaking of, can you imagine what grooming was like for guys back then? What would they use? Like a small blade, a small sword? You're not supposed to say W in sword. The small sword? Like, how did they do any grooming? It just seems very barbaric, which makes sense because it was those times. But I can't even imagine trying to do some grooming to my balls with a small blade. Can you imagine? I mean, we've all had incidents where we've almost cut our balls off. And if y'all haven't, I will admit that I have almost cut it clean off using the wrong tools. Clippers. You're not supposed to be using T-liners on your balls, but I tried. I didn't know what else to do. Back then, I wasn't hip. I didn't know about Manscaped. But now that I do, makes life so much easier. Like with the Lawnmower 3.0, it is waterproof, has the LED lights to get those hard to reach and hard to see places, got the skin safe technology. Thank you for looking out for my balls. And it's not just your balls, they got the weed whacker for your ear and nose, okay? Some of y'all got these little things that's coming all out each and every way. Take care of that, okay? Take care of that right now. And with the weed whacker, you have the proprietary skin-safe technology. That means you're gonna be all right. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Now with the weed whacker, I don't know, baby. It's gonna prevent all those nicks, snags, and tugs. You're good. You should just get the performance package. Okay, the performance package includes the crop preserver. This is like a deodorant for your balls. Who don't want their balls to smell good all day? Everybody should. And it protects against chafing. Now listen, at my age, I am too grown to be getting chafed. All right, so I am all about this crop preserver. Not just the crop preserver, but you can also get the crop reviver. It's like a toner for your balls, give them that little perk, keep them looking good, feeling good all day long. All day. It's actually all night, but I switched it up for the ad. You see what I'm doing. And let's say you've been running around all day, you ain't have time to go home and get a little shower before you go to your next event. It's all good. Get you the Crop Mop ball wipes. That's right, these are for your balls, okay? Hit it quick. Family jewels, boom, throw it away. Now you're good to go. You should still take a shower at your early convenience, but this can help you transition, boom, here, then go home, take the shower, there. You're welcome everywhere. Shout out to Manscaped, man, because they've even thrown in the shared travel bag to carry all your goods, to protect all your goods. On top of that, you're gonna get some fresh anti-chafing boxers. Come on. They smooth, y'all. They real smooth. And right now, you can get 20% off and free shipping on your order. All you have to do is go to manscaped.com, use the promo code SQUADD, SQUADD, and get 20% off and free shipping. How do you do it? I tell you again, manscaped.com, use the promo code SQUADD, SQUADD, and then thank me later. You're welcome.
Last topic of the day. Would you rather tour Africa versus touring Asia?
What say you, Pat?
Why me first? Why me first?
What say
Come on,
you?
anime Pat.
Pat like Asian girls, so he's going there. The
Where
end.
did that even come
Low
from?
key, every time I seen Pat, it been with a black girl.
Yeah.
Or a Hispanic girl.
People want that narrative. It's so weird. They're like, come
also
on,
never
like
seen it
Asian
with the
girls.
same
You
girl.
know what it is? I think it's because
Like white women.
they look at you like a blur, and they think that, I don't know why, but blurs are into anime, and they just assume that you like Asian women because of that.
Well, whatever.
And then you have Asian in you, too.
He
I
does.
have 3% Chinese. Just in case.
Don't claim that. It's not even enough to claim.
I don't even know how I feel about Ancestry.com anyway. We'll see. We'll find out. Yeah. I'd pick Asia. And I'm sure I'll get a lot of flack for this, but Africa's not high on my list.
Why? Why?
It's not because of the things that you're dying to say right now.
No, I'm saying, but why? Like, why wouldn't it be high on your list? Knowing that you're Nigerian, a lot Nigerian compared to your Chinese ancestry.
It's nothing. It's nothing personal. It's just.
I mean, it's a personal choice.
I am more interested in seeing, like,
Asian girls.
Anime than your ancestors.
why do y'all think people just
Like,
travel
anime,
to
my
see different?
ancestors.
We live in Los Angeles. There's Asian women here.
Yeah, but
There's
I
a high
they are in
population
Asia.
of Korean people here.
I want to go to like Thailand, and I really want to go to Japan, and I really just like old Asian architecture, and I want to see it.
You know, the architecture in
Hidden
Africa
temples
is
and
the
stuff?
oldest in the world.
Yes, I just want to see it less than. I don't see why I have to keep inventing. I have to keep inventing ways to just say
You
I
know,
want to do this.
Egypt is
more
in
than this.
Africa as well.
I want to go to Egypt very, very bad,
Egypt is
but I don't like the heat. Also, I hate when it's hot, and
but you live
You
in
live in
LA,
LA.
where it's hot or hotter.
this
year
is not
round.
the epitome of heat.
It's
No,
not-
it's,
it's
it's
not
definitely
Arizona.
hotter
It
in
is.
Egypt.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah,
not
it's-
necessarily.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Depending on
not.
where you going, what time
It's
of
hotter
Arizona.
here than Egypt.
Africa.
No, I said it's
No,
not
I'm
hotter here than
it's
Egypt.
but this is a warm climate.
It is
meaning it's
definitely
not
warm,
like it's
though.
not like Detroit
Right.
where it's cold in the winter, right?
But you know, there's also like
It's so
seasons
cold in
it.
the
Like,
beach.
it's not always just.
But I
hot.
can.
Egypt?
I couldn't even live
Yeah.
in like Florida. That's how much I don't really like heat. So, I'm just. I just want to see more things that are in Asia than Africa. Love Africa. It's the motherland. I definitely want to go. There's a lot of places I do want to.
It's not sounding
you
like
know, if
love
you went
it.
to like South Africa,
not-
it's not
not-
hot like that. It's closer to like the South Pole.
Is
so
that
it
the
ha-
sub-Saharan?
No, that's
What is that?
That's like the desert part.
What does that mean? Where's the Sahara?
So now we move to you. So we know what your answer
Where's
gonna
the
be, huh?
Sahara?
Oh, well,
Africa.
no,
It's
let me
in,
tell you.
like,
Let me tell you.
Northern
Let me
Africa.
let me tell y'all what Kev did, because I know everybody business. Kevin took his family to Japan, to Tokyo.
Everybody knows that.
Right?
That's not
Now
a
here's the thing.
secret.
Here's the thing. I told Kev, I was like, yo, I got this guy. He wants to take these influencers to Africa. Right? He's gonna pay for the whole thing. Do you want to get down there? He's like, Africa? I'm taking my family to Tokyo.
No.
So
Oh, so Kev did do the
Wow.
decision.
Publican Kev.
Kev took
Wow.
his
Let me
family
tell
to
you what happened.
Tokyo.
No, because
He had
there's horror
Josh
stories.
come.
No,
He
listen.
had Josh come.
There are horror stories of those. Let's bring all the influencers over to this resort,
It's the
and then they get
worst.
there, and it's not a resort,
Mhm.
and you stuck. And I was like, nope. And I had seen some people who did that,
Mhm.
and they've been dead broke and stuck. And I don't want nobody to have control
Japan
of my
has
life.
the Yakuza, and you took your family.
They do, but I ain't seen them. I definitely went to Japan.
Before Africa.
I went to Europe.
It was
too.
an
You done went
influencer
to a
trip,
billion
though.
countries, and you've never been to Africa.
First of all, Africa is further away. So
Bi-
taking my children, yes, than Tokyo. Africa's like a 25-hour, 30-hour
But
travel
you've been
down.
to Amsterdam, which is
Amsterdam is only
equally-
7 hours
Yeah,
from
it's
Detroit.
not that.
Amsterdam's
That's
not
It's-
far. But parts of Africa
really?
is far.
Yeah,
It's Asia.
Amsterdam only
Detroit?
7 hours from
yeah,
Detroit.
Yeah, it was great.
I did not know
Great
that.
flight.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all didn't know that.
No, that's actually.
Africa, you gonna take 25 hours.
How long did it take to get to Japan?
11 hours from LA.
Some of the flights are very comparable.
Because LA, because you go the other way,
Yeah.
you go the Pacific. But to get
Right.
to
Yeah.
Africa, you
gotta
gotta
go
go
Atlantic.
that way, and then that way, and then that way.
Huh.
Like 20 hours.
It's
depending on where you
25
going.
hours. And
You been
I was
to
like,
Africa before?
I asked Melissa, I
I've
was
actually
like,
been to both, but
do you think the boys could stand a 25-hour travel day?
That's
She was like, oh man, I don't know.
I don't think
Kev."
I could.
Yeah.
It's a long way. Even Thailand
It's-
it can be 20,
I
25-hour travel.
I don't
It's
get
18,
it. Doesn't
18,
flying?
18.
My bad.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I hate that moment.
Keisha's been to
No, go
both.
ahead.
Yeah.
Doesn't flying from LA to Japan disprove flat Earth?
The only people who think the Earth is flat are
Oh,
stupid.
yeah.
So
No, I'm just
It's
saying, like,
been
isn't that
disproven.
definitive proof right there?
No, not necessarily.
No.
If you believe the Earth's flat,
you're stupid.
you believe that
know.
basically we live in like a snow globe.
Right.
And therefore, instead of going over and around, you're just like going straight. So you could go anywhere.
But I'm saying, like, if you look at the map and you see America over here and Asia over here, flying this way and wrapping around to this side.
well, a lot of
probably
flat
would
earthers
just
don't
go that
believe
way.
that the globe as presented is real anyway. So they're not looking at the globe and like
certain
pulling it down.
countries are smaller and bigger.
Yeah.
like what you see
That
on
is
the
true,
map
though,
is
I think.
definitely- No, that
By
part is
landmass
true. Yeah.
wise, and they made the
Yeah.
I think like Greenland look way bigger than it really is.
Yeah,
or
like
something like that.
Mm.
most of the world.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
Like the way they made
But it
Africa.
looks Africa is way bigger, but it looks on the map similar to
Proportion.
like South America.
Yeah.
And it's like
But it's-
much bigger.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I didn't know.
realize
I want to see an
politics went
accurate.
into
I want
the-
to see an accurate map now. Like I want to.
Oh, you can look it up online to see what an accurate map looks like. It does look. You'll see like, oh wow, Africa's way bigger than you would have thought.
Do you guys believe in Pangea?
Yeah,
Is that
You
when
think-
everything was together?
yeah, I do believe.
It
that.
looks like it. You could literally fit them all together if you.
That's
you
what I'm
look.
saying.
It's kinda
Pangea
weird.
is real. We
Okay.
were all Africans. At
Let's
one
talk
point.
about how Keisha has been to both.
Hey.
Japan and
What part-
and-
what
Did
part-
you just
what
go
country?
visit like willingly, or were you like a part of a tour? Or this was like I'm gonna go vacation.
No, it's just vacation. Yeah.
What part of Africa?
I went to Cairo. I went to Johannesburg, and I went to Cape Town.
What was your favorite?
It it's hard. Johannesburg and Egypt was super dope.
Oh,
Like,
that's true. Yeah,
it was amazing. But Johannesburg was super dope too, and it was a connection. It was this feel like when I got off the plane there, I felt like I feel when I go home, like that nostalgia
In
feeling. And
Johannesburg?
I had never been there. Yeah, I'd never been there before, and it was weird. And then like the people, like
you hear that, Pat?
people
Connection
were,
to her
yeah,
people.
it was literally a connection. Like
heard
people were
it.
coming up to me. And it's like, yeah, but I still want to go see that.
It sounds great. I
What-
want to go.
Well, how much time would you? My mouth touched the mic.
I hate that.
I was like,
Hey.
damn, what did I do?
How long did you spend in each city?
I was there for almost 3 weeks. So
Each?
No,
Or
no,
I mean,
no, in
a
total.
week each.
Yeah, in total. So I went to Cairo first, and then I went to Johannesburg. I spent less time in Cape Town.
Mm.
Cape Town was cool, but it felt less like Africa. I don't know. It kind of gives you a Miami vibe.
It's like-
Miami?
yes.
Yeah, it almost
Really?
feels.
You ain't seen
yeah.
the Netflix show Blood and Water? That looked like Miami. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to go.
No, I've
is
never
But
even
Johannesburg.
heard
Johannesburg
that
was like
show.
dope. Like I went to a safari. I went to like visit this village. This dude tried to buy me with like.
Hold
I
on.
tried to buy
He
you.
offered my daddy 50 cows though, so I was low key impressed. Like
50 cows?
because wives is only going for 25 over there.
Ah!
And I was low key like I'm popping in Africa, and my daddy was like cows. Like
How did he offer? How did he put it on the table?
So he was he kept asking questions like throughout like the time that I was there. He would just be like, where are you from? I'm like the States, and then he was. A little while go by, he's like, do you have any kids? And then more time go by, he's like, did you go to university?
So every time you're answering, he's like, all right,
and
that's
I'm not
5
paying
cows.
no attention, but he's,
No
he's
kids.
calculating
You
my
gotta
work.
check.
University got to be
That's
15
real.
And he didn't even say what kind. Like,
He's
it don't
just
matter if it's
drawing
Harvard or Brown. He was like, university.
Associate's degree, doctorate, it doesn't
And then
matter.
At the end, he just made his offer like, all right, like 50 cows. And
See, that's a real man right there, okay?
my
'Cause-
daddy's so sick of me being single, he was like, if you can make
Give
it
me 50, 55 and
yeah, I
deal.
can't do shit with no cows.
What
But
are
if
you
you
gonna
turn
do
it
with
into
the
some
cows? It's more
chickens,
of a
you might
bragging
have a
right.
deal. But
Wild.
That's real. That's how
Yeah.
look, that's how women, that's how men should treat you, okay? They should
An
offer.
interview and with cow
Absolutely.
tallies in their head.
Yes.
But I mean, at least it was 50. I
Yes.
felt like at least it was.
Cow tallies?
Yeah. That is real. Cause no,
But-
seriously, in certain cultures, like you're supposed to pay what is like a dowry for women. Like Bible
Oh,
times
yeah, I
and
saw
everything.
that on
what?
That was like the
Dowry.
that's the
Like you offer
precursor
their
to a
family.
prenup is a
Dowry.
dowry.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it
Dowry.
somehow got twisted because of this patriarchal society that we live in. So
And
they
also
turned
people
it
were
around.
Y'all think
people
y'all
were
prize.
poor. So they
But you
changed
could-
their mind on that. There was like, bro, what are the poor people supposed to do?
No, but the poor people still offered
Yeah, they
something.
still have
Canned
something to
goods.
Like
offer.
yeah, they would say like, oh, I'd work for your dad for X amount of years or whatever.
Yeah.
You still offer something. What
So
you
how
offer
did
for
you- how
Melissa?
did you
What you
afford-
offer for her?
How did you afford to go to
What you offer for
I
Melissa?
have nothing to offer
and-
but potential.
Africa?
Mm-mm.
How did I afford to go to Tokyo and Africa?
I feel like you stole money from Detroit.
I'm like, wait, what is
Wow.
this
You went to
question?
Tokyo as well?
I've gone to Tokyo, I've gone to China, I've gone to Thailand, I've gone to
You
Bali.
definitely
I've
stole
gone
money
to...
from the city of
Bali?
Detroit.
Yeah.
You've been all the places I want to go
Um,
to.
So I do. I mean, I love Africa, and there's many more places I want to go. Like even when I was there, people kept like, "What are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm from the U.S." They're like, "No, but what is your family?" I'm like, "We from Detroit." They're like, "But where they really from?" I'm like, "Well, East St. Louis." I mean, I hate to have to tell you that, but
You're from East St. Louis?
my family, my
No!
grandparents, they
The
made it
origin
out.
story.
My grandparents packed all that shit up.
This
They
whole
should have brought
time.
to here.
The whole time.
No, I'm not from. Because when we used to go
Okay,
visit,
got
I'm
it.
like, Granny, I'm so glad y'all got out of here. Like I would still have a
But
French
you
roll.
got it
Your
running
cousin?
through your
Yes.
I was still having a French roll.
You
girl. I'm
hood
so
rat.
glad we made it. But no, and people kept asking, and then they were like, kept telling me I was Nigerian, and I haven't done the ancestry. Like I kind of want to, but I don't.
Everybody's from Nigeria.
And they started giving me reasons though. Like they weren't saying anything to my friends. I was like, why do y'all just keep coming at me? And they were saying it like it was just this big thing. And then they were like, what do you do? And I was like, well, I mean, by trade, I'm an engineer. And they were like, oh, yes, you are Nigerian. And I'm like, but.
Yes, my sister.
But it was just this thing. It was all these little connections. Like I kept asking people to give me names. I was like, "What is my name in your language?" They was like, "There's no."
Keisha?
So I was like, "Well, give me a
That's just an
name."
American thing.
And I would just ask random people, and everybody kept giving me the same name. It was just this. It was
50
this
cows.
energy, this thing over there.
What
But
kind of
anyway,
engineer are you?
50 cows is a name?
You're an engineer?
Wait, you a programmer?
How many bags of rice was your
So-
dad offered?
A lot, actually.
Just
But it's just
No,
dope,
but
too.
I think my mom's family was like, "Hey, just get us to the U.S. You can have her."
Listen, when you watch 90 Day Fiance, they be like, "Get me citizenship, we are good." Just let
That's
me
it.
after
No, I'm
90
telling you
days.
because my mom was fresh off the boat. My dad got her when he was stationed in Korea.
My dad got
Well,
her.
yes, they were dating. They got married.
Hey, come on.
And then it was
30
like
cows.
they, and I will tell you, literally, Her entire family got citizenship because of their union. They would
How?
have never made it to the U.S. because you have to go through the process, of like just like sponsorship to get your
But how did it
visa.
extend to her family?
Well, because once they got married, then you can start applying for your family.
Oh, he was sponsoring them.
Yeah, he was sponsoring them one by one, and so over the years,
So
they all
human
just went over
trafficking.
here.
Human
Basically.
Legal.
With love involved.
Wow.
Yes.
You were born on a military base, right?
In Korea, yes.
But that counts as American citizen
Correct.
automatically.
That's American
They're trying to change that.
They were already. Well, your mom was already a citizen, or because of your dad?
Was she already? I don't.
No, I think she had her green card.
Yeah, she had a green card. I think I don't know if she was.
How do you know her mama?
I just threw that out.
No, I mean she had a green. I don't know if she was. I don't know when she had her citizenship, but when you're born on on an army base in a different country, it's considered U.S. soil, so you're automatically a U.S. citizen.
Oh.
And and I don't think Korea is a dual citizenship country, so I didn't get both citizenships. I mean, it wouldn't matter because that's considered American soil.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, let's put it to a vote.
I didn't get to talk about what I want to do.
Asia is also dope though. So
What
I
part?
don't know.
Oh, you
well,
did
no,
say.
I do know, but yeah, but it's still dope. Like to go.
We talked about
Asia-
it. You wanted
Asia's
to go to Tokyo.
I just don't like Asian
No,
food.
you talked about me. I didn't get to say anything about my life.
So why?
There-
So you gonna go to Africa now?
I'm low key. I think when my kids are older, I want to go without them because they be like ruining vacations.
Oh, that's strictly
'Cause I
like,
don't-
there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I just be like, bro, shut
Kids are
up.
trash.
I don't want you to
Fuck
go
these
until you
kids.
can like appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I want to go to Nigeria. I want to go to Kenya. The woman who used to watch my kids lives in Kenya. She was like, I'll give you all the tour around my village. I want to go to Morocco and Egypt as well, and South Africa. I did not realize it was like Miami. I've never
telling
heard
you.
that correlation.
Watch
Cape Town,
Blood
not
and Water because it'll show
Yeah,
you.
yeah, but I never heard that about Cape Town.
I like watching that show on Netflix because
What's it called? Blood and Water?
Yeah.
What is that about? What is it
It's about like these like high school kids and like just the stuff that they go through. It's really good. It's a good story. But like I appreciated that show showed me what like South Africa looks like because in my head it looks a certain way, but it was like, yo, they was on the beach. They was on what was it, like a hotel that was on the beach.
Yeah,
They
people
had
think,
Cape Town on the
it's
coast?
just like
I was
random
what?
like lions running through the streets.
It's
It's like
not.
no,
Oh, yeah.
you can go. Like we went to a lion park or you go to the safari, but it's not in the
Lion
city.
park.
Yeah, it's like a lion park where like all
It's
these-
like Tiger
And it's
King?
like the
it
houses.
almost is a little bit.
Yeah,
Actually.
I know Africa is
But-
rich. I didn't know Cape
Rich.
Town was even
Yeah.
on the
This
coast.
to hear it get a kick out of it. So we're in Johannesburg and we stayed at this little boutique hotel and it's like the guys that's work there. I found this day party on Instagram that it was lit and I'm like, I want to go here, right? So we asked him like, yo, how do we get? Where's this day party at? It's in Zone 4. And the guy was like, he was like, you're from the States, right? We like, yeah. He was like, it's like the Detroit of Johannesburg.
Wait, did he know you were from
No,
Detroit?
and I was like, so me and my friends, he was like, we're from Detroit. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And it was like, no, we want to go. We really want to go. Nah, point me to
Detroit
Zone
of
4.
South
I'm
Africa?
in there.
Yes. I want to go
I'm
even
in there.
more.
Oh,
I'm going. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean.
I didn't mean
He's like,
to
no, it's
offend you,
cool.
but-
Like now we really want to
get
go.
it. It's
Wait, did
still
y'all
true.
go?
Yes, it was lit. Okay.
No, Keisha was
It was
like
a little
Detroit.
dangerous, but
I would have listened. In a foreign country?
Also, one of my homegirls traveled the
You
world.
always had to go to the hood.
Like the whole world. And I was like, she was in a country in Africa. I don't remember which one. And I was like, oh, I want to take my kids here. And she was like, don't bring your kids.
yeah.
She was like, your chance of getting robbed is way high, and then they can't run. And I was like,
They can't run. But you
and
always
she
gotta
wasn't
go to the
doing it
hood
in
when
like
you go
she was
places.
like, no, I've
No,
been
that's
here.
really
It'd be like, so that kind of was like, man, dang. And then the travel day. And also, man, when I take my kids stuff, I'd be like, y'all don't appreciate this. Y'all ain't coming next time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Melissa and then just go where I want. And then when y'all are older, I'll take you again.
Yeah.
But we'd be overseas and they'd be like, literally what Meg said. No, can we go back to the hotel now?
Yeah.
Like Spain, they
Spain.
ruined it.
Oh.
You ruined it, Zay,
That-
if
you
you're
know what?
watching.
That's why I always want to do like at least 2 international trips a year. One, just me and my fiance, and then one like a family trip.
That's what
with
me
the
and
kids,
Melissa do.
Because that's 2 totally different things to
We
do.
took them to, when we went to, even like, not even out of the country. We went to this one with my kids, but, well, this part was with my kids. We went and saw my exhibit at
DC?
my kids did not
They
care
didn't
at
care at
all.
all.
They were literally
I
like,
used to love
like, here's my
traveling
exhibit.
when
And
I
they're
was a
like,
kid.
when are we going to see Doctor Strange?
Not the movie.
It's
they
almost
see
not
anywhere.
worth the
Literally.
money because like
It's
it's
not.
It's gonna hurt differently. The amount of times I told my parents that I don't remember something that they tried to do, that's gotta suck.
That's why I vlog. Y'all gonna remember this. when you see
Right.
this
I feel
vlog
like
on
that's
video.
where I developed my love of travel from like traveling with my parents when I was younger, and I used to
Yeah.
love it, like just seeing how everything looked different. Because I was like, oh wow, like they have certain stores we don't have, or their
Yeah.
houses look like this, and
Absolutely.
You
like
just
that
gotta
whole
travel
thing.
different with them. Like
Yeah.
how we
Yeah.
traveled in Spain, we have to do stuff that they like. Japan as well. There was stuff I like those.
Did
the
y'all do the
architects you
Mario
talking
go
about?
kart?
No, we couldn't because of them.
You
They
couldn't just leave them at the
ride.
hotel. You
What?
didn't bring your nanny.
No, I don't have a nanny.
Where you say? Where? In
There's
Japan
Mario
or-
Go Kart
It's like
for
a
real
go-
in
it's like a,
Japan.
like,
You can
oh,
drive
yeah,
them,
yeah,
but
yeah,
my
yeah.
kids were too small.
Gotcha.
Oh.
But when we went to Japan, I wanted to go to the like quiet villages and the temples, and my
Yeah.
kids were like, "Bruh, please." We went to one temple, and they were like,
I saw some
Just
temples
leave
Temples
us.
are nice.
in Okinawa, not Iwakuna, and then because they were doing the cherry blossom festival.
The Cherry Blossom Festival.
Oh,
yeah.
so
It's beautiful.
dope.
Japanese
Like-
cherry blossom and
Yo,
temples.
they took
Come
us to
on,
one of
man.
like the
Crazy.
samurai temples.
Samurai, what was it?
Samurai.
Oh.
Samurai temples is what I
Samuel
said.
Jackson.
Took us to the- Y'all just ruined the story. You know what? Let's put the shit to a vote. Let's go. We off for time anyway. So where we going? Tokyo,
Africa.
Not
Cuz.
Tokyo. Not just
Africa?
Tokyo or Africa.
I'm sick of y'all shit.
Asia.
Right? You're already running behind. Let's go. Africa.
Yes.
I'm all the way Asian, but I'm gonna say Africa.
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 Asia.
Of course you did. All right, looks like the Africans have it, guys. That's been another episode of SquADD versus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank our amazing guest, Keisha E, and the entire city of Detroit. Thank you for your suggestions, and we'll see you next time. Peace.